Want to learn how to make this Caribbean sausage surprise? Join me today and let's do it. So here we have some chopped up veg. We got some red bell pepper, some onion, some scallion, some garlic, some thyme, and some scotch bonnet. Just gonna set that aside. We also got some chopped up garlic here. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with this later on. And this is what we're gonna be using to make the sausage surprise. We got some turkey and chicken sausages here, franks if you will. So we're gonna be using these to make the sausage surprise. These are easy to find. You can pick these up at the store. So yeah, we're gonna be having it with some pasta. So that's what we're gonna be having it with. We're going to be using the chopped up garlic in the pasta. So this is all the stuff we need. So we're just gonna set these aside and move on to the next step. So we got a pot on the fire here on medium high heat. And as you can see here, I sliced the sausages down the middle. I just took my knife and run it right down through the middle. And what this does, it makes it easier when frying the sausages, easier to turn. So that's what we did. We just took the knife and run this right down through the middle of the sausages. And as you will see, it will be a lot easier when it comes to frying. So now we will start placing the sausages into the hot oil. And what we're looking for, we're looking to get a nice color, a nice sear onto these sausages. As you will see when I flip them over. So we got the sausages here in the oil on a nice low heat, medium low. So now we're gonna turn these sausages. As you can see, we're getting a beautiful color on these sausages, a beautiful sear on these sausages. And they're having a lovely color on these. I actually learned this from a friend of mine called Dee. So now we're going to remove these sausages. These are looking beautiful. That's the exact color we're looking for. There you go, I'll give you a close-up. This is the color we're looking for. So what we'll do now, we'll go ahead and fry the second batch. So now we got the second batch into the pot and we're gonna do the same thing. Just gonna get a nice sear and a nice beautiful brown color on these sausages. Just gonna flip them over. These don't take long. This takes about 2 to 3 minutes on each side to get that nice lovely color. So now we're just gonna remove these. The second batch done. We're just going to remove these now. And this is all the sausages done now. As you can see, they got a nice beautiful brown color. So now we're going to move on to the veg. We're going to saute these veggies. Just going to get these in the pan. Just move them around a little bit. Just going to saute these till they get nice and tender. And we'll be adding back the sausages into the veg where we need to saute them until they get nice and tender. And we're going to add some seasoning also. We're going to add some garlic powder, some mixed dried herbs, some all-purpose seasoning, some jerk seasoning. We're also going to add some pimento powder. And we're just going to stir that in. Mix it all together. Those veggies are nice and tender now. We're just going to continue mixing these. And now we're going to add the sausages back into the pot with the veggies, the sauteed veggies. So we're just gonna get those in there. Just gonna dump all of those in there. Now Now we're gonna mix all of this together. Just gonna go ahead and mix all of these together. This looks lovely. You can see that nice brown color, golden brown color on the sausages. Now that's well mixed up. We're gonna be adding some ketchup now. Just gonna get that ketchup in there. Thought I needed a little bit more, so we're just gonna add a little bit more ketchup in here. Now we're gonna mix all that in. The sausages with the sauteed veggie and the ketchup. There you have it. These are looking lovely here now. And what we will do at this stage, we will deglaze with some water, some hot boiling water, and release all that lovely foam from the bottom of the pot. So we just added that water, and that's going to release all that beautiful foam from the bottom of the pot. And we're just going to stir that in at this stage. Just going to add a little bit more water. At this stage we want medium-high heat. Just bring this back up to temperature. And here you have it. I'll give you guys a close-up. This is more or less ready. Give you guys a lovely close-up of this Caribbean-inspired sausage surprise. Let me know if you ever heard about sausage surprise, Caribbean sausage surprise. And let me know if you will try it. As you saw, this was so easy to make. Few ingredients. And this is packed with flavor. We're just going to cover this now. Let this go for a few minutes. Maybe 3 minutes. And this is the final product. And we're going to be having this with some pasta. So I'll show you how we get down with the pasta. And I'll show you what we're going to be using the garlic for in the pasta. We're just going to cover this now. And we're going to move on to the pasta. So here we have a pot with olive oil on the lowest heat. And now we're going to dump in that garlic that I showed you earlier on. So we're just going to dump that garlic in there. And remember, you want low heat at this time. We just want that garlic to infuse that oil, the olive oil. So we're on very low heat at this time. As you can see, the garlic is not even sizzling at this stage, as the fire is very low at this time. So now we only just starting to get like some sizzle, because we're on very low heat at this stage. And what we will do now, we will try to infuse that olive oil with the garlic. And I like to dump in some chili flakes at this stage. Remember, you have to keep the fire low at this stage. Very low heat at this stage. So I like to dump in a little bit of chili flakes. We're just going to continue stirring. Tossing that chili flakes with the garlic, infusing that olive oil. You can see we're getting a little browning on the garlic here. That's okay. Once it's not burning. And right now, fire is off. And now we're just gonna dump in the pasta. Just wanna get all that pasta in there. And we're just gonna toss this. Careful. Please do a better job than me dumping in the pasta. So now we're just going to toss that pasta into that olive oil, that garlic and chili infused olive oil. And that pasta will soak up all that flavor. And this will be so lovely. A perfect match for your sausage surprise. So you're just going to toss all that in there and let that pasta soak up that olive oil, that garlic infused olive oil. And you get that garlic with that a little kick from the chili. This will go perfect with the sausage surprise. So we're just gonna continue just tossing that pasta in there, taking our time. Just continue tossing and turning. And that pasta will absorb all that lovely olive oil. So there you have it. As you can see, this was quite easy. That garlic infused olive oil, dump in the pasta, and that was it. And now we're ready to plate up, and I'm going to show you how we're going to plate up at this stage. So this is what the pasta look like after it's been garnished. So now let's move on to plating up. So now we're going to move on to plating up. Just going to get some pasta on there. That lovely garlic and chili infused pasta. Just going to get a few scoops on there. Lovely. And now we're going to move on to the sausage surprise. And there you have it. We're just going to plate up. Dump some of that lovely sausage surprise right on top that bed of pasta. Make sure and get some of that gravy all over the pasta. Some of that lovely rich gravy. This is looking lovely. Don't forget the gravy, as I said before. Now I'm going to give you guys a close-up. We're going to just add a few wedges of lime to the side. Garnish with some Scotch bonnet. Add a few colors. And of course, the green salad on the side. With a bit of cucumbers. And also some tomatoes. So there you have it. A quick and easy pasta with sausage surprise. Perfect for weeknights. This one the kids will love. My son loves it. My whole family loves it. I love it. This is packed with flavor. And I really hope you guys give this a try. Let me know what you think. Give you guys a close up. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.